What is going on, everybody? Welcome to my first loot showcase video. I've been asking you guys to send me your best loot tabs and you all have delivered. I've received over 60 submissions for this video and I apologize if yours didn't make the cut, but in this video I've only chosen what I think are the best ones. I have picked these tabs based on the time it took to accumulate them, the drops within them, the total value, and some other criteria I thought would be useful. But don't worry, if you have submitted one and it didn't make the cut, keep saving that tab and resubmit it for the next loot submission video. If you haven't submitted one yet but think you might be interested, you can send your loot tab via a screenshot with your RuneScape name displayed or a YouTube video link of you scrolling through the tab. If you would like to submit, here is the format that you'll need. You'll need a screenshot of the bank open with the RuneScape chat box visible. In the chat box, simply type AsukaYen loot submission. If you've got more drops in there that can't be seen with one screenshot, just scroll down and take however many pictures you need. I'll do the editing and make them all one giant scrolling picture of pure awesomeness if it's good enough to get featured. So let's get into these juicy tabs and check out some awesome loot. I promise that you will not want to miss number one. Coming in at number 8 is PEKAY with a loot tab valued at 85 million GP. So this loot tab is a little bit of a backstory. If you didn't know, I do run a PVM clan where we have sanctioned events. Participants pay an entry fee and then they are assigned tasks for the event. This event was called the Slayer's Race. In this event, I assigned 25 NPCs to the participants and they needed to get one unique drop on their table to consider it completed. Not only did PEKAY finish this event, he finished it in just 9 days. And you can see in this screenshot some of the unique drops needed to complete this event. A dragon pickaxe from Callisto, which PEKAY ended up getting 4 from other wilderness bosses where the pickaxe wasn't a required drop, a Sarachnis cudgel, an uncut onyx from Zullyya, an archer's ring from Dagannoth Supreme, and much more. 85 million GP in just 9 days is a hell of an accomplishment. Assuming he kept going, perhaps if the event was longer, he could have made somewhere around 270 million GP in a month without going to the Chambers of Xeric or Theater of Blood. Coming in at number 7 is MDSVH02 with a loot tab value of 119.7 million GP. This tab is something I can really appreciate. Slayer is my absolute favorite skill, and seeing others out there collect their tabs like this one makes me feel like I'm not crazy, and I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one that does this. MDSVH02 submitted this tab with all the loot from level 70 all the way up to level 95 Slayer. There's some awesome stacks in there. 348 rune full helms, 377 rune meds, 10 abyssal whips. That's a nice 25 mil stack of whips right there. I also see 69 dragon daggers in there, so I know there was a ton of dust devils killed to contribute to this tab. 3029 dragon bones in there as well, and that is a pretty nice mystic collection going on there too. Even got lucky with a dusk mystic row bottom from the Konar chest. Pretty sure if this tab is kept going to 99, it can be well over 300 mil. Sliding into the number 6 spot is going to be UNL99 with a loot tab valued at 138 million GP. This next tab is another Slayer tab submitted to me. UNL99 says they're going to keep the tab going until 99 range and dump it all off for a twisted bow. I can appreciate that because setting a goal for yourself is one of the best ways to achieve anything in the game of RuneScape. I can already see this tab has some pretty good time spent over at the demonic gorillas. We've got a Zenite drop in there and a decent amount of rune items that are dropped by the gorillas as well. UNL99 is also doing farm runs in between Slayer tasks, and there's a very nice stack of over 3,700 Toadflax herbs in this tab as well. 2 abyssal whips, and even got lucky with a draconic visage, which is not a common drop at all, I'm sure most of you know. I also see a nice stack of 729 battle staves in there as well. All in all, this tab is worth a cool 138 million GP, and I really do hope you get your twisted bow soon. Coming in at number 5 is OMG It's Sam with a loot tab valued at 153 million GP. Here is a nice tab that's not only loot from Slayer but also some group PVMing. OMG It's Sam said that the tab is currently being saved up until 1 billion GP. So if you ever make it that far, make sure you resubmit that one to me for the showcase. I would honestly love to see it finished off. A vast majority of this loot tab is sitting there in that stack of 40,000 platinum tokens, which is equal to 40 million GP. All of this cash is coming from splits from group bossing. Looks like we've also got a little bit of Vorkath in here as well. A jar of DK, sorry about that one friend. A decent collection of dragon hides and 492 superior dragon bones. The rune stack in there is also looking pretty nice as well. 38,000 chaos, 11,000 bloods, and 12,000 death runes. All in all, very nice tab, and I wish you luck on your journey to a 1 bill loot tab. Coming into the number 4 spot is going to be Suns with a 246 million GP tab value. Now obviously this isn't a loot tab, but I really couldn't resist throwing this one into the video. Suns submitted to me a collection tab of different holiday items and quite honestly other random items. Just the sheer amount of dedication and perseverance to take the time to collect some of these items is stunning to me. 350 party hat and mask sets, millions of arrow shafts and arrows. I guess if you ever need to make 1.6 million super attack potions, you've already got the newt eyes for that. Not really sure what you need 1.7 million baskets or 1 million buckets for, but I can appreciate the time taken to collect some of these items. I guess this isn't as bad as burnt food collectors. What do you guys think about this one? Let me know in the comments section below. Taking the number 3 spot is going to be ULDOR with a tab value of 299 million GP. ULDOR saved all of the Slayer drops from level 96 to level 99. Once again, I really like seeing these tabs. The dedication and patience is just a step above. Even better, ULDOR also did a whole bunch of clues and added them into this tab as well. Up here at the top, it looks like a little luck was had. 1 primordial crystal, 2 eternals, 1 Pegasian, and 5 zenites. A little bit farther down, we've got an abyssal dagger and 6 abyssal whips. Now I'm not sure if that dagger is from the abyssal sire or the abyssal demons, but if it is from the demons, that is some awesome luck right there. Those are 1 in 32,000. We've also got some alchemical hydras in there. Unfortunately, no hydra's claw, which would have been a huge boost to this tab. Over 200 Vorkath kills, a nice collection of some mystic pieces. Rune stacks are looking nice as well. 12,000 deaths, 25,000 bloods, 32,000 chaos, 1,925 unfinished dragon bolts, and down here at the bottom we've got some nice clue loot, lots of rune trim pieces, some ranger gloves, a couple ornament kits, and a ton of god pages. Overall, 299 million GP, very nice tab, ULDOR. Coming into the number 2 spot is going to be ZILLYA, and ZILLYA is an Iron Man. This loot tab is worth 579 million GP. ZILLYA is actually a regular in my Discord and clan chat, and watching this Iron Man journey unfold, or any Iron Man journey for that matter, is awesome to keep track of. Being an Iron Man, we know all of this loot was acquired completely solitary. Raids drops are incredibly impressive for Iron Men. ZILLYA's managed to grab an Ancestral Hat, Ancestral Bottom, and a Kodai Insignia, which has been completed to a Kodai Wand. All of that time spent at the Mage Training Arena to get that Master Wand is impressive by itself. I could never do that. A complete Armadil and Bandos Godsword, combat rings, Zenite jewelries, completed Barrows sets with extra pieces laying around, tons of dragon armor and weapon drops. Iron Men are on a different level. Their dedication to the game is just outstanding. In total, ZILLYA's managed to grab 579 million GP in drops all by themselves. And now we have come to the number 1 spot. This submission comes from another regular from my Discord, and I've been able to watch this tab grow and grow through months of hard work and dedication. Every time an update was posted, I could not believe this tab was still going. Now I do feel for this player because they were chasing a certain pet that took over 12,000 kills to get, but they stuck with it and finally got what they were looking for. Coming in at a massive 1 billion, yes that is billion with a B, 1,480 million GP is AWEZ. AWEZ has been chasing the Vorkath pet for months, doing nothing but Vorkath and saving every single bit of loot dropped. AWEZ finally managed to grab the Vorkath pet at 12,308 kill count, and if you didn't know, that pet has a drop rate of 1 in 3,000, so over 4 times the drop rate. So just the sheer willpower to keep this tab going for that long is absolutely incredible. AWEZ didn't start keeping the loot until around 1,100 kills into this journey, so what we're seeing here is over 11,200 Vorkath kills, 22,416 superior dragon bones, over 110,000 assorted dragon hides, 296 dragon plate legs, and 295 dragon plate skirts, over 87,000 unfinished dragon bolt tips, 702,000 chaos runes, 345,000 death runes, 7,000 plus battle stabs. This is just an incredible loot tab to look at. Now this tab is actually missing the manta ray drops and coin drops from this boss. Based on drop rates, I calculated an average of 3.18 manta rays per kill and 2,898 GP per kill, which would in turn add 68 million GP to this loot tab. So if AWEZ hadn't used those for supplies or other expenses, this loot tab would be sitting at a massive 1,548 million GP. So congrats on finally getting the pet AWEZ. Just being able to see the loot from that journey is incredibly satisfying. Alright everybody, that is going to wrap up my first loot showcase video. I hope that you have enjoyed seeing these loot tabs as much as I have. Remember, if you have one that you would like to submit, send it on over to me and I will decide if it makes a cut for the next video. If you like this video, leave it a thumbs up down below. They really do help the video's popularity. And if you haven't done so yet, tap that subscribe button on your way out. Make sure the bell icon is turned on so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Additionally, I do have a t-shirt shop. You can check out the description below for a link to that. And if you're using an ad blocker, consider becoming a channel member to support this channel. As usual, everybody, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Take it easy, everybody.